What's up, guys? Your boy Dio here, back for another one. Just gonna go out and put a couple more miles on a bike for this ongoing range test that we have going. So hopefully you guys can see we're sitting at 64%. We have done 11 miles. So I'll go put a few more miles on a bike. Just go over to the little bike path that's not far from my house. Last thing I want to do is die and have to push this thing, or actually ride this thing without the motor all the way back home. So we'll just head not too far just to put some miles on it and chat a little bit about e-bikes and e-bike related things. Also got some new goggles that I'm trying out, so we'll see how I like those. Pretty nice day outside today. Hope all you guys are doing well. As always, I guess I'll say at the beginning of the videos now, please like, comment, and subscribe. Trying to get the channel growing. Just crossed over 350 subscribers, so I'm really happy about that. Glad to see that there is some actual interest. And what we got going on here, I know e-bikes are a big thing. Motorcycles are a big thing, especially this time of year. So I gotta pull over and zip my bag up here. Also, if you guys can see, I've gone back to the thumb throttle. I just wanted to see if I like it or not. I never really gave it a chance. So this will actually literally, be my longest ride using a thumb throttle. So, but yeah, still so far so good. On the controller, still no complaints whatsoever. I have been thinking about, and maybe some of you guys down in the comments can chime in, just what my actual battery situation, what I want it to be. And what I mean is that obviously I have the 60 volt 20 amp hour battery that I'm using now, and like I've said before, it's nothing special, just something off Amazon that I'm sure began its life in the factory in China, as most things do these days. But in the event, I keep seeing a lot of guys getting these powerful lithium batteries, and I was considering looking into something along those lines. Just go ahead and go all out and get the full frame battery in 60 volts, of course. And my thinking is that worst case scenario, right? Let's just say that we blow this motor or controller. Even with the 60 volt battery, I can go to a 2000 watt motor with a Sabaton controller, and I could do that. Or with everybody going 72 volt and 3K and 5K motors on this bike, there's no shortage of used stock motors for the aerial rider, so I could always just go back to it. Either way, it would be up to me. But having that big battery, zero range anxiety. And just from my experience before running the dual batteries with this 52 volt system, you definitely pick up a little bit of top end and a little bit of torque. And with this, I already have more top end and more torque, so if I could get just more amp hours, we just said a little bit more. And that leads me to the other thing I was thinking, and maybe you guys can chime in. It's like, where does this bike fit in the overall e-bike equation with the new controller? Jeez, I didn't snap my helmet either. I'm just all unorganized out here. Snap my helmet together. Really nice houses over here along this trail. Alright. But where does this bike fit? Where's the aerial rider with the 60 volt battery and the upgraded controller? Where does it fit? Because I always felt like, even before this upgrade, that the aerial rider was quite a ways, we'll go this way, was quite a ways ahead of the competition, right, as far as performance is concerned. The Super 73 and such they're nice bikes, and all, but they just, as far as the way they perform, they just weren't even, it wasn't even close, at least in my opinion. But now, so the Ariel Light of the X-Class was already, ahead of the competition, in my opinion. But now, with this controller and the additional speed and such, it's like, where does it fit now? What is it now? Let's see, does this just go back around the same way? Or just go someplace else? Yeah, this is kind of new to me, guys. I don't come this way on the trail, but I figured I'd check it out. Oh, there's a little excavator. So let's see where this goes, because I honestly have no idea. That goes back that way, and then we can go this way too. So let's see. Oh, doesn't sound good. Hopefully it was just a rock on the tire. But anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I keep getting distracted because I don't know where I'm going. Shit, bug just hit me in the leg. Okay, the trail just kind of ends here, and then it picks up again. A little bit of off-roading. It picks back up here. Okay, this is really interesting. Sorry, guys. Again, it's all new, so you gotta bear with me. I won't say it's new. I've been over here before, but it's been a long time. But anyway, where does this bike fit? Right? Obviously now, there's stock Super 73 wouldn't stand a chance. And even when you add in the cost of the controller and the X-Class, you're still cheaper than the, the RX, I believe it would be. But, it just outperforms any of those things, right? And then you look at like the Sur-Ron, or be it the Sur-Ron or the Onyx RCR or the Onyx CTY2, doesn't quite have that level of performance. So it's not quite there, but also you still would be a bit cheaper. So it almost is like the X-Class is in a class by itself. I don't know, what do you guys think? I did see Mr. Central Driver, his review on the Spark CycleWorks Bandit, and that was one of the bikes I was looking at and considering because of the performance specs. But it looks like a great bike. First off, it's a great looking bike. I really like the way it looks and the way it performs. But I don't know. It didn't seem, just from watching his review, although it performed well, I don't think it outperforms my bike that I'm sitting on right now with the controller and the 60-volt battery. So it's like, in order for me to get better performance, I'd have to spend the $5,000 and get a Sur-Ron or an Onyx RCR. And even with that, the increase in performance, I'm not sure how drastic it is. I've only seen them on videos. I've never had the opportunity to ride either one. I would love to one day get my hands on one, just so I can have some actual hands-on comparison. But just from what I've seen, the Sur-Ron and the Onyx are still going to outperform my bike as it sits right now. I can get a little bit more out of it, obviously, with a bigger battery, more amp hours. Alright, we're 2 miles in. Let me see. So maybe we'll turn around here and head back, because that'll put us, I'm at 13, that'll put us at 15 miles. We'll turn the bike off, let it rest, and see where it is. See, I don't know, guys. I don't know what would be the best option. Do I just spend what I'm assuming would be about $1,500, maybe $2,000 on a powerful lithium 60-volt battery, frame battery, or do I just keep this bike as it is, because I'm enjoying the hell out of it, that's for sure. And if I want more performance, just buy something performance built, I guess, even though I don't think there will be a problem with this bike holding up. It's not like I'm putting that much more power or torque into it. And I'm not really sure, because I also like some of those stealth bomber bikes that the guys build. I would not mind having an e-bike that went 60, 65 miles an hour. Now I know in order to get that, I would have to definitely go to a 72 volt system on this bike. Or do I just buy a bike that is a 72 volt bike like the RCR? Or do I buy a used Super 73 and convert it? What would you guys like to see? What should we do next? What should be the next set of projects for the channel? This is the, let me see, we had this bike stock, and then we had this bike with the two 52 volt batteries with the battery blender, and then we had the bike with the 2 motors and 3 batteries, and now we have it with the controller and just a 160 volt battery. And I will say this is by far, it's not even close, my favorite version of the X-Class as I've had it. Now I would love to get on a 72 volt system on the X-Class or whatever have you, and see just how big of a difference it is. But yeah, even when I compare this to when I had the dual motors, yes, it was a bit, it was more torquey, that's for sure, but it also weighed more, a lot more. So I don't feel like a lot of the power was truly realized because of that. Nice little Mustang. Yeah, I'm really, I almost forgot I had these goggles on. My eyes feel a lot better too. This is nice. Maybe I'll do a quick review on those one of these days coming soon. But man, I'm also really liking this thumb throttle. Like I said, this is the longest I've ridden with one, and this is nice, man. I see why guys go for it, even when compared to the full twist. Now I did order a better quality one from Amazon, because a lot of the reviews I said they just they fall apart because they're cheap plastic. And I found one that's supposedly made of aluminum, so hopefully it'll be a better quality and it'll just be plug and play. But I do also like the versatility that having the thumb throttle gives me, because I can I can change out my grips to a different color or just whatever I want to whenever I want to. So I do like that aspect of it as well. Whoa. But I don't know, guys. I'm not sure what the next project should be. I know I am happy with this. I still do wish my pedal assist worked. I'm still hoping for a solution to that. Well, now I'm turned around. Which way did I come from? Back over here? Another thing I'm super happy with, another upgrade that I'm happy I did, is these tires. These Shinkos, boy. This is some kind of, you see that, guys? Some kind of water reclamation or something going over there. Stinks a little bit, but I think the trail is like right over there. Let's see. I'm gonna go down here. I just gotta be careful. I don't want to end up in anybody's backyard. There we go. There we go. Now we're back on the trail. But yeah, if you guys have any feedback, I definitely appreciate it. What class with the upgrades? Is it in a class by itself? We're at 15 miles, and right now, with the bike still on and riding it, I'm showing 32%. I'm sure that'll jump back up once we what's some kind of car show over there? Maybe we'll cruise over there real quick. Once we turn the bike off. Let's go see what's up with the cars over there, guys. But that's where we're at under load. I'm sorry, guys. I keep getting distracted. We had like 32%. It's a little Mexican restaurant here. I haven't eaten here. They were at a different location, and then they opened up here. Let's see. So I'm gonna cruise over there and go see what's going on with the cars. That's Is it in here? This parking lot? Let's see. I think so. Look at that, guys.
So, and the sirens were going off, and the lights fully went off.
Oh, those are nice. This just be classic car meet or something. He's hitting the gas. I love it. All right, those are some nice cars. I'm glad we saw that. Glad we got a chance to see that. That's pretty nice. We're gonna have to come over here and try this restaurant. I've heard a lot of good things about it. They stay relatively busy, so that's usually a good sign. New construction. Man, e-bikes are so much fun. Alright. Back to the bike trail. Yeah, definitely have, as the battery is worn down, which is why I want a bigger battery, or a second battery or something. More power, though. Anyway, lost some torque, not all of it. Still, 100% better than it is stock. It's funny, I took a quick ride on the Juice Scrambler the other day. I'm going to do a 2-year review on that coming up soon. But man, does that thing feel so slow in comparison to this. It really does. It just feels so incredibly slow compared to this. I just couldn't believe it. And I do have the what they call the off-road controller. Maybe we'll look into upgrading that, see what we can do to get that to go 40 miles an hour. That might be fun. What do you guys think about that? I don't know if we do a full motor swap or what we would do, but yeah, guys, just gonna keep riding around just a little bit. We'll get to the other side of the trail here. I'll shoot down the street, give it a full throttle blast just to see what kind of top speed we'll get now. But it is all about the battery, man. All about the battery. And all about the thumb throttle. I'm really liking that too. Now I may go with some different grips. These are nice and grippy. But I think I want a little bit more padding. You guys got any recommendation for like really comfortable grips? Not any of those things with the palm rest or anything. Just standard grips, but just something with some a bit more padding in them. If you guys got some suggestions, please let me know. Throw it in the comments for me. I'd appreciate it. And I have appreciated all the comments and all the feedback I've gotten. I know the guys were flaming me about the audio quality on the last Condor video, but it's good feedback and I definitely appreciate it. And I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the video and the content and the testing on this controller, and hopefully it can help you make a decision on whether it's for you, if the X-Class with the controller is for you. I know there isn't a aftermarket controller available as of yet for the version 2, but I think they are working on it, so hopefully soon. Let me see. Is the chain down? Maybe the chain's down. I can hit the street right here. Yeah. Man, e-bike versatility, man, is the absolute best. And I also signed up for the new pedals. I think July is the time they gave when they'll be coming out, or they'll be shipping out. Is July. Alright, let's see. Top speed 32, 34, 35. I'm going to slightly uphill 36, 37. We're holding 37, 38, going uphill. 38, going uphill. Well, that battery set, voltage sag is serious. 39, cresting the hill. 39, now we're going downhill. 40, 41, 42, 42. Alright, 42 is going to be it. And under full load, we're showing 11%, but we have gone 17 miles. So let me turn around. We'll get to the house. We'll turn it off, turn it back on, and see where we are. But even with that, the bike is still very rideable, obviously. Even with the battery depletion. So I am pleased, man. I am pleased. Still. I almost want to buy another one just in case this one takes a dump on me. Alright, so right now, let's see, 17 miles, and we're showing 10%, but that's before we turn it off. So let's turn it off. We'll pedal it in the house. You guys can see I'm doing some spring cleaning in the garage, so hopefully it won't look how I'm still. It's a work in progress, though. Everything's a work in progress. Alright, let's see. Turn it back on. Wow. Now it went all the way back up to 48% at rest after 17 miles.